see what we start off with here. Pack 1 here. Judgment is our pack 1 rare. Not the greatest. Fang, I guess, is okay. Terrible transfer. Kids are going crazy downstairs. Inquisition's not bad. Citizenry's not bad. Priestess. Reversion. I think I'd like the Citizenry, maybe. Either that or Terrible Transfer. Probably go Citizenry, I think. Or I could just go deep in on Dwarves right away and get the Terabot right away, but I hardly ever get to play Diamond. Everyone always sucks up all the Diamond cards. I don't know. I could take this Judgment. It's alright. Do I want to take the Judgment? I don't know. Jeez, I don't know. It could be good if I ramp into it. Play Ramp Judgment, I guess. Alright. I'm doing this. I probably should have taken the Noble Citizenry, but I took Judgment. It'll probably not serve me well, actually, but we'll see what happens. It could also, like, yeah, this guy took the rare. Let's see, so we got Diamond Aura is alright, we got Soothing Breeze is horrible, of course. Glimmerland Witch. If I want to go ramp, I'm probably going to go into Wild. I could take an early Diamond Aura. Brood Creeper is really good too, though, and going Blood for Brood Creeper. That seems like that's a decent play. I mean, I can take that, or I could take Turd Wall. I think I like the Brood Creeper here. Yeah, let's go with the Brood Creeper. So we're going to set this on cost. I'm going to turn off my mic and yell at the kids here. That didn't work at all, just so you know. It didn't. They're still being noisy. Let's see. Misfortune. I guess I could go with the Outrider or the Captain. We got Stargazer. That's a pretty good one. If I go Wild. I'm not really committed to Blood yet. I could get this Stargazer. I could go Diamond, Sapphire, Wild. Go Tricolor. Judgment. Draw with that Stargazer. We were talking about this on the Threshold podcast this week. How it is that her leg is like all bent at a weird angle. Like you can see her leg kind of goes up this way, and there's the foot's right there. I don't know, Stargazer, Judgment. I'm still like on the fence on whether I want to go Wild or Blood here. There's a Burn, a Repel. This is probably the pick here for me. That's a really late Repel to get, so that's probably going to be the pickup here. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Burn's really good, but we're obviously not in that. Sapphire's kind of getting sucked up right now, too. Ruby is not heavily drafted if the Burn made it this far as well. Oh my gosh, could they just... Seriously. Just spank some butts. I don't even know what they're screaming about. They're just screaming just to scream. Another Brood Creeper could be okay. Construction Plan is not really what we're playing. Oracle Song could be alright. Infusion Device if we go Tricolor. Yeah, this is really not the time to pick up an Infusion Device. I don't know. Another Brood Creeper is pretty good. I don't think I have any way of giving an evasion, though. I think I'll take the Brood Creeper here. I'll probably see some of this stuff. I might see the Oracle Song. I'm not really in Sapphire at all right now, so... I'm not really in Wild either. I'm kind of more Diamond and Blood. Executioner. There's a Nature Reigns, is not bad. Gearsmith's not really what I'm playing. I just feel confused now. This pack confuses me. I guess I'll take the Bone Warrior? Yeah. I guess that's an early blocker. Either that or Executioner, but I'll probably see a lot of Executioner later. I won't see a lot of Bone Warrior. Let's see. Reversion's not bad for Diamond. There's a Construction Plans Ingenuity engine, so like nobody is dwarves is what that tells me. I mean, I could switch streams and go dwarves here. Across the streams. That tells me like nobody is dwarves, because nobody's taking that. I don't know if I want to go Sapphire, Diamond, Sapphire dwarves though. At this point, I mean, I'm pretty deep. Ritualist is not the greatest. Man, I'm so confused right now. I'm not really seeing a lot of great picks here either. I guess I'll take the Reversion. Let's see. Chosen's not really the greatest. Scrivener is okay. Not seeing a lot I want to play here either. I gotta sack 2 troops for this thing? I guess I can sacrifice the Bone Warrior. I guess that's doable at least. Can't be blocked. Okay, maybe. Maybe Zintas Chosen will do something, but I probably won't end up playing it. I'm really not feeling good about this deck, by the way, right now. It looks pretty dire. Probably take a Priestess here, or a Sorcerer isn't really not that great with the in Blood. There's really not a lot I can do on Blood. Yeah, just take the Priestess. Try to collect some Priestesses here. Some Darkspire cards. I'm not seeing a lot of good wild stuff come through, so some tells me somebody out there is sucking up all the wild cards. So I think we'll just throw this Stargazer away and just go Diamond and Blood. Apparently I'm not getting any support. Tell the kids to be quiet. Draft HKY Heart? Hacky Heart? I don't know what Hacky Heart is. I have no idea what I'm going to socket in. I never know what to socket into this Sorcerer. And I don't want to have too many Captain of the Dragon guards. And I don't have a lot of removal in Blood and Diamond right now. I'm kind of just trying to like force people out of Blood right now because I'm probably not going to see a murder. I guess I can take the Infusion device here. Yeah, I'd rather have that than a Determined Zombie. Yeah, I'm not feeling really good about this at all. I guess I'll take the body here. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing if I play him at all. I'll probably throw the Rage on him. So we got the Rocket Rangers, our rare here. We got Thunderbird's pretty good. Inner Conflict is probably going to be our pick here. Yeah, we probably want the Conflict. Diamond Ore is really good too. I'd like to see that come back, but it didn't come back last time. It probably will. I don't know. How many Diamond Ores could someone take? All of them, obviously, but... So, I'm not really seeing a lot of good blood. We have a Blood Bearer. That's it in here. So it looks like Inner Conflict is our pick here. We're kind of forcing Ruby by, you know, letting that Rocket Ranger go through, and some of the other picks in there as well. Mancubus. Wow, Ruby's got some good stuff going on right now. Well, there's that. There's some ramp with Howling Brave. Another Inner Conflict. That's pretty much going to be our pick. Yeah, that's our pick. It'd be nice to be able to go mono diamond. That would be nice. Got 2 good diamond picks right off the bat there. I mean, that's, you know, good removal there. Two inner conflicts. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but we'll see. I also need to get something big that sits on the board for this Judgment to do something. Like, I guess I have Captain and I've got Zintas chosen, but I still have to draw them and then play them. I kind of wanted to ramp into this Judgment. Corpse Slice seems like a good pickup here. Throat Cutter is not our... it's another Diamond Aura, so there's 2 Diamond Auras out there. Reach of Buffalo is not bad, but probably... Corpse Slice is probably our best pick here, so we'll pick that up just for more control. And of course, Joshua is now fussing and crying, so really sorry about that. Just apologize about that up front here. If this guy was like at least a 2-1, we could at least, like, if he was in Diamond, you could at least give him first Swiftstrike, you know? Like, at least that, but like a 1 damage output Swiftstriker is kind of pretty subpar. I mean, I have to buff him or do something to get him to do something, and it's probably not going to happen. I mean, why waste a buff on this guy? Terrible Transfer's not bad here. That's probably going to be our pickup. You could also pick up the Shards of Fate, but I don't tend to pick those up this early. So, yeah, I think we're going to go Terrible Transfer here. We're not heavy in blood, so it's not going to be an optimal removal. If we aren't heavy enough in blood, we may not main deck it. We'll probably bring it in off the reserves. Just because it's typically going to do 2 to 3 points of damage in a dual shard deck like this, where we're kind of maining diamond and not really blood. Although we'll probably end up playing Xared anyways in this deck because he's removal. Another Terrible Transfer is not bad here. Bravery is not bad as well. So we can pick up a second Terrible Transfer here. Chargebot's decent as well. Chargebot's probably a little bit more useful for us. I don't typically pick up a lot of charge bots. Am I going to see this Terrible Transfer come back to me? I probably will. I don't know. Boltpaw Wizard's not bad either, because I can revert things with it. Yeah, plus, so I got Boltpaw Wizard plus the Bone Warrior. That's a decent combo. Yeah, we'll pick up the Boltpaw Wizard. It seems pretty decent. Shroomshaw. We got the Diamond Aura here, a Lorgoyle to shuffle things back in. Shuffle all of our stuff back in. Plus it blocks for us, which isn't bad. We can shuffle in our removal. I kind of like the Lorgoyle here, because that's kind of what we're playing as a grindy deck, so we can shuffle it back in our inner conflicts and replay them. I mean, that seems pretty good to me. So we're going to pick up the Lorgoyle here. It's uncommon. We won't see that many of them. Wind Whisper is probably an auto pick here. Yeah, really nothing. Well, the Wailing Banshee kind of, but we'll probably see some more of those later. Wind Whisperer locks up the board, which is really, again, what we're trying to do. So that's fine. We'll exhaust some troops with the Wind Whisperer. Locks things down for 1 resource every turn. Unless they have Spell Shield. Or basically cannot be targeted by me. Looks like they finally calmed down, which is good. I'd like the Shadowgrove Witch for the removal aspect of it. I mean, the Spiritless Pegasus is really good too. We don't have a lot of stuff in the air. It's mostly likely going to trade with stuff. It's not really a great blocker. It's more for the attack. I think we're more of a grindy deck again, so I think I'm going to take my chances and we'll go with the Shadowgrove Witch here. We actually have no 4-drops, so finally we get a 4-drop now. Bloodbearer's not bad. So here we go, Diamond Aura. See, I knew I would get one eventually. Paladin of Nagand. I've never really liked that card, but if I had to, I would pick him up. There we go, Diamond Aura. It'd be nice to get a Blood Aura somewhere in here. Or like a, what do you call it? The 3/3 gains me life. It'd be nice to get one of those as well. Probably want Sorrow just as a reserves card. We may main it. It depends on how many 1 toughness cards we have. We could probably main it. That seems pretty good. Atrophy is good too, but I think I like that. I like the Sorrow a little bit more than Atrophy. I mean, we do have a lot of space in our 4-drop range, that's for sure. Rigid Buffalo is always classic, so we'll probably take that as a nice early blocker for us. Don't really want to take the Shield Trainer. It's just such an... I mean, the body's just not that great. It's more of a buff than an actual body that I can count on to be on the board and have some sort of board presence. Need some more 4-drops. Okay, so I'm going to definitely take the Shards of Fate over Grimskull Sorcerer, because again, Grimskull Sorcerer not one of my favorites. That's a pretty late Shards of Fate there on a 4. I think I would start taking Shards of Fate around pick 6, I think. If I start seeing them. But it's really good for us to get that fixing there. I like having fixing. Oh, jeez. I guess we'll take the Ritualist. We can sacrifice anything to this, right? We can sacrifice... Yeah, so we can sacrifice that Bone Warrior. So we got Bone Warrior tech going on, really. Shadowrun's pretty bad, but I'd rather take a Run to the Litter as a counter pick because it's a body. And a Savage Raider because that's another counter pick body. Last pick, I guess we got Lixil, which we could pick, and then we could actually go for the 5-color. Or Mazat Range is really good too. We could give that Swiftstrike. There's a Volt Cannon in here. Seems pretty good. I really like the Lixil here, though. It'd be nice to see this Mazat Ranger come back to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and just go for the Lixil. We'll just go for that. Sure. Seems pretty good. It's invincible, right? Once I get enough stuff in play. Righteous Paladin, I really don't have a lot of life drain here. If I could get like 2 of these, that would be okay. I don't especially like playing Righteous Paladin. We also have Forgotten Lord's pretty good. We can buff that guy up and do all kinds of stuff with him. We have Corpse Fly is pretty good as well. I'll probably take the Forgotten Lord, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Either that or the Corpse Fly. I think I want the Corpse Fly. I think I need more blood cards. So, I mean, I typically would take the Forgotten Lord here, but I think I really want to get that Corpse Fly. I want the Corpse Fly. Corpse Fly seems better. There's another Forgotten Lord anyways. And a Mazat Ranger. So actually I like the Mazat Ranger better than the Forgotten Lord, do I? You know, I'll probably see one of them come back, so pick up the Forgotten Lord now? I guess I can do that. I guess that's okay. I don't think I would play more than one anyways. The other one's not going to come back to me. So we'll take one. They're really hard to deal with. Another Wind Whisper is pretty good. Another Corpse Fly wouldn't be bad either. I like Corpse Fly, actually. Wind Whisper is really good at locking down the board state, though. I like Wind Whisper just because it's easier on the threshold requirements. And we already have 2 Corpse Flies. So 2 Wind Whispers, 2 Corpse Flies. Seems pretty good. I'm actually feeling a little bit better about this deck now. Also, Corpse Fly doesn't dodge Sorrow, so that's kind of a little bit of a clunkiness. We may end up main decking Sorrow. We do have some removal, but not a ton. Mushwaki. This only sacrifices Shin Hair, so it really is not going to do it for us. Maybe a Shadowgrove Witch. We also have Call to the Grave is not bad. I'll probably pick up the Call to the Grave, although I don't have a lot of great targets for it. Do I? I don't know. I really feel like I need another 4-drop here. Call to the Grave is good, but I just don't have a lot of like bombs. I like to have bombs with the Call to the Grave. So I think I'll take the Shadowgrove Witch here. It's another 4-drop. It's a decent blocker. Still haven't seen a single Blood Aura come through. Another Bone Warrior seems amazing for my deck, actually, with the tech that I'm trying to play with here. So we'll play another Bone Warrior, sure. Yeah, Bone Warrior and then Xentos Chosen, sure. If I decide to play Xentos Chosen. Which I may or may not. I don't know, it might be okay. Let's see. I've already got enough stuff to build a deck. I'd like to get some more 4-point stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm going to play all these. I probably won't play Misfortune main. I figure by the time you cast Misfortune, your opponent should be out of cards. Should is the optimal word there. It's not always true, obviously. Exhaust target troops, so good. Or Call to the Grave. I guess I'll take the Sorcerer. Board control. The Protector Sorcerer locks down a troop every turn. Seems pretty good. So yeah, our 4-point range is really hurting. I'm not even sure if I'm going to play this Terrible Transfer. Probably won't main deck it. I may not even main deck the Sorrow, I'm not sure. Let's see. So maybe play... I don't even... Do I want the Vitae? I guess I could take the Turret Wall. Yeah, it's another one that just holds on to board state for me. Sure, I'll take Turret Wall. Works really well with Judgment, sort of. Maybe. Maybe it'll work well with Judgment. Another Diamond Aura. I probably don't need another Diamond Aura. One is probably enough. Nice thing is you can use it as removal. Not really seeing much else, though. Yeah, Radiant Armor, I don't... Especially, not a big fan of that one. Axebot's okay. +2/+0. I guess I can play the Axebot. It buffs things when it dies. And I can kill things with Zintas Chosen. So the Righteous Paladin came all the way around. It tells me nobody's really in Diamond. I also got all this wild stuff right at the end here, which I don't know how that was possible. Like, all these cards seem pretty optimal for wild. Pick up another Rigid Buffalo here. I think I've got one already. Yeah, 2 Rigid Buffalo. Rigid Buffalo is really good in the early game. I probably won't even main deck Lorgoyle. I'll just play it if I'm playing against another grindy player. Ah, I got a Mazat Ranger back. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Give that guy Swiftstrike, and it seems pretty good. Again, another clunky card with Sorrow. I don't think we can main deck Sorrow in this deck. So I could take the Enforcer, or I could counter pick like Army Ants. I guess I'll just go ahead and take Enforcer. I don't really have enough Darkspire stuff to like play Darkspire right now, unless I draw something right at the very end. I guess I'll take the Assault Bot. It's the bigger body. I'll take the Shards of Fate. I really don't need any other 5-drops like Hitless Executioner. I got tons. So 2 Shards of Fate right at the end there. That's pretty nice. So I'll go ahead and turn on my face here. So we go into the deck creation, as it were. Do I want to like go crazy with the Lixilism in this deck? I mean, I could play like the other shards with Lixil in here, so she can be indestructible. I don't know. I guess we'll look at it. Let's see. So Lixil, we definitely want the inner conflicts here. The Corpse Flies are really good. Repel, of course. Rigid Buffalo seems good. Terrible Transfer, probably not. Forgotten Lord's okay. Diamond Aura is pretty good. Forgotten Lord. I'm not sure if I'm going to play that Chosen. We got Judgment. The Wall seems pretty good. Mazat Ranger. We're going to go ahead and give that guy some Swift Striking. Swift to Striking. What would be really neat is if like a champion in the future, like all it does is like resource fix you. If it just like gives you like Threshold. Like I would totally play that champion. I would totally play a champion and all it does is resource fix me. Brew Creeper. Alright, so we got the Witch, the Boltpaw Wizard. We're at 20 cards right now. I actually don't have a lot of stuff in other shards that's decent. I guess I can play the Stargazer in here though, if I play all the shards. It could do something. It could do some stuff. Yeah, let's play the Stargazer. That'll be fun, right? Play the Stargazer in here. That's gonna really throw people off, I think. Brood Creeper. And then another Shadowgrove Witch, I guess. Yeah. Sweet. And I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and play 1 wild shard. We'll just put one of each. Oops, we'll put more of those in later. And then I need to figure out what I've got 30, so I need to do the count here. Alright, so I got my pencil. Alright, so diamond and what do you call it? Diamond and Blood. That's what it's called. Blood. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Shard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blood icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 diamond icons. So actually, we actually did end up with a blood deck, which is sweet, because we're playing Xared anyways, because, you know, he's the best. Pretty much. I don't know if there was anything else I could play. I mean, I guess I could be silly and play the one that makes abominations, but no, we're not doing that. Because I do have 2 of these bone warriors in here, if it shows the right picture. Pile of bones. So that means I'm probably going to want just 1 more blood shard, so I'll probably go with 6 blood shards and... or I guess 7 blood shards? Oops. 7 blood shards and 4 diamonds? That seems way too risky. The ratios are really close anyways. I think that's just too risky to do that. We're gonna have to go... actually, let's see. If I go up 1... 7, 5... I don't know. I still feel like that's a little bit too risky. I have a lot of double threshold stuff like this Rigid Buffalo, so we're actually just going to play it even. Yeah, it should be fun. I don't think it's going to be great, but it'll be fun at least. Yeah. Let's actually look at our costs real quick. Do a cost analysis here. Get our drops. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Judgment. So 1, 2, 2 1 drops. 2 drops. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 drops. 3 drops. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 drops. 4 drops. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops. 5 drops. I've got 1, 2, 3, 5 drops. Actually, the curve, we curved out. Wow, we curved out pretty well. So our 2-3 range has 2 5 drops. Then 4 goes down to 4, 5 goes down to 3, and then 6 goes down to 1. Excellent. It's really seems to have at least be a workable deck. Not sure if it's a great one, but for draft. But obviously we're drawing this again. We'll keep this. Not amazing, but it's doable. We're gonna end up playing double diamond right away, unfortunately. Joshua, what are you doing? Good luck, high five. Playing as a dwarf player, he didn't maul, so that's of course bad for us. Guys, go somewhere else. So we're really slow here, unfortunately. Joshua, go somewhere else. Go play somewhere else. It's not good versus the dwarf player. We may be out of this tournament before I even start really playing it. We'll see. Especially if he picked up that, what is it called? I forget what it's called. I'd like to draw a resource, a different, or well, another diamond would be good here actually, so that way I could use the Shards of Fate for something else. Yay! All right, sweet. I get to drop my buffalo here. Yay! That actually was pretty good. So I can go blood with this one, so I can play my Mazat Ranger eventually. Yeah, if he's got whatever it's called, then I'm probably in some trouble. might be digging for it. He's drawing lots of cards, that's for sure. So we'll pick up blood here. I can't even make that sound. I don't know how Joshua makes that sound. So he'll just take 2 here. He shouldn't give up a worker bot. He'll need it to build his plans or whatever. We did pass that really nice plans card. Be nice to draw another resource here so we can play the Mazat Ranger. Seems like a strong play on turn 4. Yep, there's that Ingenuity engine that I passed. Probably end up playing it. Whoop, there we go. Sweet. We'll play the Mazat Ranger in our second main phase. So any really big blockers we can interconflict to get out of our way, or we can play Wind Whisperer and just exhaust them. Sure. Oh, Turbine. Yeah, play it again. Sure. So we can do it in 5 turns. You can have that thing online. Or 4 turns now. And I've got him on a 3-turn clock. If he weren't to block at all, though, board state's going to change. He'll get a blocker up here, I would think. Probably just interconflict whatever blocker he has and just keep swinging away. Like, I won't interconflict a worker bot. Yeah, Buccaneer, for instance. You probably shouldn't block. Yep, bounces my Mazat Ranger. Yep, of course. Hey, what's going on, Nazgul? It has to flash at me like that when somebody new starts talking all of a sudden. Let's see. So I can replay the Mazat Ranger here. I don't think he's going to give up his worker bot here. I'll be very surprised if he were to double block here. So I'll just go ahead and swing in. If he does block, I'd take out the worker bot because I really just don't want Ingenuity engine online. Go ahead and replay the Mazat Ranger here. Sure. Fate. Like everyone who thinks that they're so clever with their names. Real clever. So another worker bot, sure. So we're definitely gonna side in whatever it is, Sorrow versus this deck for obvious reasons. That we're gonna conflict that guy. You can't counter it. Yeah, we'll just conflict this guy. Push damage. If I need another blood, I do think I actually need another blood. So we'll probably play Infusion Device. Second main phase, we'll play Infusion Device. Just keep pushing the damage. Just gonna double block here. So I'm gonna kill his worker bot here. Let's see, so he gets this, he gets another one. It's always stopping for you. Did it just stop completely? It says I'm live. Checking the stream right now. Yeah, I don't know why either. So yeah, I'm gonna kill this worker bot. I just want. I can conflict his Buccaneer if I need to. I'm gonna get this for blood in case I draw a double blood card. The image just stops and you can hear the sound. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to pull it up right now. I'm gonna check it real quick. Get this for blood in case I draw. Yeah, it's not doing that for me. I can see it all perfectly fine. I don't know. What's your speed on your download upload? Let's get another blood shard here. I'm guessing other streams work fine for you, Conman, and mine is the one that's jacked up. Had a guess. Why does it have to flash at me? I think it's your internet. Never mind. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Ooh, mesmerize. Sure. Swing 2. I take 2. This is actually, if I draw a Judgment, that actually could be really good here, because I could sweep his whole field out, because the Mazat Ranger costs 5. So I may just Infusion Device to draw here. Or yeah, because I can... Or... Yeah, I guess I'll stay offensive. I'll go ahead and play Buffalo and a Whisperer here. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you about that. Yep, he's gonna have Infusion Device. So I started, like, I guess if you guys have the game XCOM, they put out a game which is basically a first-person shooter, the same company. If you own that game, there's an alpha weekend right now. It's like a 13 gig game called Evolve. I'm really not a big shooter fan, but if you are, it's pretty good. You're going to need some nice video cards to play it. I tried playing it this morning. It's really, yeah, it was kind of a mess for me to play, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I guess I can just exhaust his turret wall and swing through the Rigid Buffalo. Conflict his Buccaneer or something. Conflict the... I have my own turret wall. Ooh. He cannot counter this. Yeah, I'm just going to go in and exhaust his turret wall. Swing through with Buffalo, and then I'll play turret wall in the second main phase. If he blocks with Buccaneer this time, I'll kill the Buccaneer. Because he basically has his Ingenuity engine now. So I should see a whole bunch of stuff going on now. He'll probably... Yeah, he's gonna... Yep, do that. Unexhaust, sure. Make something with the Ingenuity engine. He gets an Infusion Device. Okay. Deal combat damage. Alright, put him on an 8-turn clock if he can't get rid of my turret wall. He gets Mortal Spear, okay. That's really not... Ingenuity Engine's really not paying off for him right now. Yep, keep making stuff. What else is he gonna get? It's Ivory Pawn. I guess that kind of counters my turreted wall for him, so he's basically in good shape there. Gonna bounce his Buccaneer and then replay it to bounce my Wind Whisper or something. I can't play it this turn though, I'll have to play it next turn. So, really like to see Judgment here. That would take care of this whole problematic board state. I guess that's okay. I guess I can conflict that guy to swing through. Yeah, I guess we'll just conflict that guy. Exhaust his wall. And swing through. So I'm going to chump block the damage. It's fine. It's one less thing for me to worry about. So I just hope that he just keeps getting not good stuff with his Ingenuity Engine, but eventually it should take over the game. This game's going to go long. That's no good. Well, eventually his turret wall will kill me. I don't have any life gain in the deck. It's a lot of card drawing. It's another... Yep, activate your Ingenuity Engine again. Keep making artifacts. Oh, there you go, Volt Cannon. Game over. Yep. That's gonna be game over. Buccaneer's my Mazat Ranger? Okay. Not sure why. Oh, okay, Rigid Buffalo, okay. That makes sense. Alright, really need Judgment here, so I guess we'll just draw a card with Infusion Device if we don't draw it here. Judgment. No. Okay, we'll play the Shard. Guess I'll go ahead and see if I can draw Judgment here. No. So I'll play Rigid Buffalo. No, I can't exhaust this guy then. Oh, well, I can block with Turtle Wall anyways. Let's see, so... yeah, I'll play the Rigid Buffalo here. Okay, pass the turn. Well, not really looking good for me. Actually, I probably should have played my other Wind Whisperer, but... oh, he gets a time bug. I'll speed up his clock a little bit. Heavy Welding Bot, that's no good. Gives him his Worker Bot deck. This game is over, because I can't get rid of Heavy Welding Bot now. If I Judgment, it won't get rid of Heavy Welding Bot, and I don't think I have a good enough way to deal with the board state. Yep, that'll do it. Judgment. Come on, Judgment. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and exhaust that guy. And Judgment. Okay. We'll go ahead and give this guy -1. There we go. And that puts me in an okay board state again. That was a lucky top deck there. Kind of puts me back in the game where I can Wind Whisper his Heavy Welding Bot eventually. Bottle. Okay. He can use his Volcannon to get me though. So he can respond to me exhausting his guy to play Volcannon. Yeah, Worker Bot plays Volcannon too, so I'm pretty much still losing here. Yeah, that's Volcannon damage. That's not 2 Volcannons yet, but it's close. Ah, construction plans. Yeah, that helps too. Yep, take 3. Yeah, I really needed a 6-drop to just deal with that board state. Actually, I need a 7-drop is what I needed. I guess we'll play the Shadowgrove Witch. Doesn't matter, Volcannon's gonna kill me anyways. Oh look, I hit a Volcannon. At least I can stop his Heavy Welding Bot damage now. Sure. Yep. Oh, okay. Be nice if I could unexhaust my Mazat Ranger. Peek. All I'm doing is running down his clock at this point. That's all I'm doing. Okay, I'm glad it worked out for you, Con Man. Hey, Buccaneer. Another Buccaneer. Which I wish I had hit with my Shadowgrove Witch, but whatever. Can't get everything, right? So swing for 5. Might as well swing with that guy too. Or I guess he's just going to use him for Volcannon or whatever. 1 to Volcannon, 1 for Warhulk. Alright, there we go. So, game 2. Obvious answers are Sorrow, Misfortune, Terrible Transfer, and Lorgoyle. I think that should be good. So we need those. We need to get rid of some things. We need to get rid of 4 cards. Bone Warrior is probably not the best actually here. So we're going to pull that out. He's okay, but he's not really offensive enough. And he just gets bounced. So Do we need to revert anything? I don't think so. Stargazer help me get the things. Wind Whisperer should be not the greatest either, because we're running a slow game. I need offensive stuff. So we'll get rid of that. And maybe both of them? No, I want to keep one. It's still useful, it's just not amazing. Time and Order, Judgment. What else? Maybe the Brood Creeper. Or Shadowgrove Witch. Do I need this Boltpaw Wizard? I don't think I do. Alright, save and continue. We're taking this to time. Play first, of course. Hopefully I won't mull again, but apparently I am going to mull again. So definitely not my tournament. We're definitely going to draw this again. We can't go on one shard. That's just not possible. Alright, this is okay, I guess. We'll keep this. So, I guess turn 1 blood. Turn 2 blood. Yeah, let's go turn 1 blood shard here. Although I guess I should have played a blood shard, but whatever. I just want to be able to play that corpse fly as soon as possible, so I guess I could have played the blood shard first and then played that if I didn't draw into one, because there's a good chance I could draw into a blood shard, but so maybe that was a play mistake there on which shard I played first. Elliot, you're being too loud. Yeah, I know Josh is making noises. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a Rigid Buffalo I can't play. So we get to Corpse Fly him. Of course he gets his Ingenuity Engine right away. Of course he does. Of course. Why wouldn't he? I don't have anything that deals with artifacts in this deck, by the way. The only thing I have is Judgment that dealt with it last time, but as we saw, it really wasn't good enough. So I really want to play this Corpse Fly here. It's really important to make him discard cards right away and then just start the offense. Kickstart that offense. Shards of Fate. Elliot! Too loud. They really like Super Mario Brothers. Going crazy about old school Super Mario Brothers, that's for sure. Yep. This is where Sorrow would be kind of clunky, but I would have to play it because I need to slow down his Ingenuity Engine. This deck is actually really bad versus his deck because, like, most of my removal doesn't remove him from the table, so it's not useful. And there's a Repel. I guess that could be useful. He's not going to swing in with that Gearsmith, though. He's going to build that Ingenuity Engine. Why wouldn't he? There it is. Turn 4. We finally dealt 2 damage to our opponent. I think we're a little bit too slow. Research Adept to draw, sure. Can block my Rigid Buffalo now, so I only get to do 2 damage a turn. It's on a 9-turn clock, which is just too long. can debuff his Adept. Elliot. Or I can just kill his worker bot. You know, we're just gonna kill his worker bot here. Make him tap him now. Slows down his plans a little bit. I'll go ahead and play a Lorgoyle here. And then swing through for 2. Didn't matter that much. I mean, it's not like I would have that many things I could do during combat here. And he has 0 resources, so he has no real response. I could have swung through with Rigid Buffalo, but I don't really want to give it up. Even if I do gain a Gearsmith. He's got 2 turns for his to get his Ingenuity engine online, and I don't really have a great answer. I don't have my Judgment in hand, unfortunately. Yeah, I kind of knew this deck wasn't going to be good. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying when someone has a bomb card and they draw it like right away in the first thing on your 2 matches. So we kind of need to use this infusion device to just push through the deck. Way too slow. The damage is way too slow here. So we're going to go ahead and Infusion Device, and then we're going to draw a card. We'll do it in his end step, I guess. I guess I can get... Let's see. Do I have... I've got everything, so yeah, I can go ahead and get Wild, I guess. So I'll get Wild here. Yeah, I'll wait for his end step, and then I can actually shuffle it in with Lorgoyle. I'm not sure if I really want to do that, but that doesn't seem like it's actually going to be that good. So I'll keep Repel in case I need to use it. I'd rather shuffle in Repel than Adaptable Infusion Device. Sure. Just get that thing online, huh? Mystic. Alright. So I've got Repel for his Mystic, but it'll probably never attack. He'll just build his Infusion Device. And okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and draw here. We kind of need to draw something really big. Sorrow's way too late. Way too late on that Sorrow. There's a Forgotten Lord, I guess. Well, at least that's 5. If I draw it now, I can sweep his field out. So, passing the turns. We can't play our Repel here, but he's not going to attack in, I don't think, anyways. We just block it with Lorgoyle. So it gets his Ingenuity engine online, and we'll see how crazy it gets here. If I can draw the Judgment and Judgment again, and this time actually win, that would be nice. But it's not looking good. Who doesn't go crazy over the Mario Brothers? I know, right? Oh, of course, a Chaos Key. Why not? Another Mystic. So I can repel one of those.
No!
Chaos Key with his Ingenuity engine. That seems pretty good. Oh yeah, sure, why not? Another thing. Pass a turn. Just waiting for Judgment here. Waiting for Judgment. Again, we're waiting for Judgment. And it's not a good place to be in. Oh, Cooking Pot, okay. I don't feel too bad about that one. That's fine. Solve. Oh, I have to discard a card? I'll discard Sorrow, because that's not hitting, it's hitting my own guy now. And I don't even really want to shuffle it in, because I'm looking for Judgment right now. Can I shuffle? I can shuffle his cards in too, right? Let's see. What do I want to shuffle back into his deck? Ah, yeah, that. Accept. And we're going to shuffle in... yeah, that's fine. We can just shuffle in that worker bot. That's pretty good. I don't know if I want to... I don't want to shuffle anything in my deck. Okay. Gets an 0-1 robot. Shuffled back into his deck. And I get flooded. That's what I get.
I should wait, stop firing you fast, eh? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do that.
Hope he draws that 0-1 or that 0-0 worker bot. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, Chaos Key, my Lorgoyle. Fine, you get a Lorgoyle. I don't want to shuffle in Sorrow. And repel that guy. It would have been nice to be able to shuffle in that repel, but whatever. Can't have everything, right? And no, we top deck a shard again. I'm just gonna hold this shard and bluff with it. Really, like my ability doesn't really kill enough stuff, so he's gonna start dealing 2 with his Mystic. Unless he's I mean, I try to deal 2 back. It's whatever. He might just sit and defend. I don't know. It's a 1 in 24 chance right now that I can draw this thing. Okay, if I draw the thing now, it's not even worth it, because now Experimental Warhulk doesn't even matter. Emissary to bounce. This guy to draw a card? Yeah. You're having fun? I am not having fun over here. Conflict. Whatever. I guess I'll conflict the guy in the air because he's the toughest to deal with. And I'll pass priority here. Oop. Swing in. Yay. I get damage. Although he gets damage back, and I'll probably take the 4, 5, 6. That's. I have to block the Warhulk. Double block the Warhulk here. He swings in. See what he gets. Another cooking pot. Sure, you make me discard a blood shard. Congratulations.
I'm doing number 4. I'm going number 4, Nick.
Yep, so double block the Warhulk here. See if he's got like a bounce or something. If he's got a bounce for like my Rigid Buffalo, then he kills my Forgotten Lord. Pumps his guy a couple times, sure. Still pump him quite a bit. Actually, killing the Forgotten Lord's bad here because now when I Judgment, I can't take care of the whole board. So it's pretty much GG now. There's no way. I mean. Deal 2 damage. He's at 6 turns. Like maybe, I don't know. 6 turns. I have to deal this much damage in 12 damage in I guess 6 turns. It's not looking, and I just keep top decking shards. Might as well just sit on the shard. Might as well. Also, you might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. So I'd take 4, 5 a turn, 6 a turn. So I have 2 turns? 2 turns. I got this turn and next turn to do something, but there's no miracles left in my deck. I don't have Extinction or anything. It's pretty much over. Oh, and Mesmerize. Yeah, insult to injury right there. He didn't really need to do that, by the way. There's no reason for that. Like, that seems like a waste. That's getting a little bit overconfident. I mean, there's a chance I could have had Extinction in here. He's just dumping out his whole hand now. Not like last time he reestablished with 3 cards. He had 2, he drew into 1. He's gonna bounce the Devoted Emissary? Why? Or did he bounce? I don't even know what he bounced. Yep. Top decking those shards like a bouse. Alright. So I think we can call it here. 4, yeah, that's 8. That's good games. So, oh well, that's what I get, right? For going in on Diamond Blood and trying to make it happen. I play against dwarves and get owned by Ingenuity Engine, which I passed to the player.
Never making it to the castle day.
Which the player played against me twice. And just happened to draw into it twice on like turn 2 in both games. Yeah. Funny thing is Ingenuity Engine on that second game really didn't do as much as it did the first game.